just going from comedy show to hostage situation real quick. You know, the thing is, I'm 42 now, you know, so I'm old enough to say that I can date women half my age. I couldn't say that when I was 30. That would be against the law. In East London, there's been an uprising of new crackheads recently because the only way I noticed they're new crackheads is because they asked to change differently. You know, there's subtle differences, yeah. There was this like one guy lying face up here, and he had his eyes closed, yeah, because I work for the NHS. The NHS in me kicked in, so a man in need, so I went over to help him, and as soon as I got close enough, he opened his eyes and said, "Bro, you got your change." Normally I could just ignore them, you know. I'm eye to eye with him, like, and I'm like, "No, I know, I'm sorry." Bye. And the other day, yeah, I was at a cash machine, and this crackhead walked up to me and said, "Bro, you got any change?" And I said, "No," and something happened that surprised me. They asked the follow-up question. They were like, "Why?" I was like to myself, they're advancing, you know? They're asking follow-up questions now, you know? These guys are amazing. Did anyone watch The King's Coronation?
Yeah.
No? Well, I watched it, you know, I watched it thoroughly, but I watched it on acid. No, because Meghan Markle wasn't there, so I had to add colour somehow, you know. There was the purple people, there was the blue people. Everyone was represented, you know. I was so high, at one point they got a gospel choir out. I was like, "Is that 4 black people?" I had to rub my eyes like, "Oh my God, King Charles is different," you know. And like the commentator said, "Oh, this is the first time we've had a gospel choir at the King's Coronation." And I'm like, "Duh." They weren't at the last one, were they? And at the end of it, yeah, there was meant to be 70 planes flying over, you know, a sign of true British might, you know, the British Army flying over London, true proud moment. And I was going to sit outside and watch it, and remember, I'm still on acid, you know. So I'm waiting for these planes, and all I see is the red arrows fly over. I go back inside to see what's happening on the TV, and they say, "Oh, we had to cancel it due to the weather." Let me repeat this back to you. Military-grade aircraft could not fly through drizzle. Dear God, I hope it's a sunny day when Russia attacks. Or we are screwed. You know, they're making a new version of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's about Willy Wonka before we got the factory. Yeah, I'm thinking, why would they make new racist movies? No, because like, let me explain to you why I think the original was racist. Like, I'll explain to you. Number one, Mr. Willy Wonka sent those tickets all over the world. All over the world. And yo, one Jamaican turned up? Come on, gold and chocolate, let's talk about everything. Just imagine Jamaican you turn up like one Willy Wonka. What type of name is that? Yeah, watch it all time, Mr. Wonka. And a quick side note, yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a great code word for hiding cocaine up your ass. longer filming third world children in Africa. No. They're filming third world children in Swansea instead. Them cancer estates are terrible. I'm like, Africa's fine now, go there. And like, the other day, we have now a black Doctor Who. You know, a black Doctor Who, a brother, the Lord of Time. You know, I know some niggas doing time. We're actually the Lord of Time. But he'll just get there late to everything, you know. I'm here to stop you, Daleks, like Daleks, we're all exterminated. They're late. And it's just like, hopefully they can do an episode here where they can deal with some serious black issues, yeah. So I wanted to go back in time and stop and tackle and I wanted to definitely stop this, you know. It's important in black history. I needed to stop Will Smith from slapping Chris Rock. You don't understand, that whole summer, we didn't listen to Will Smith Summertime all summer. All summer. We didn't hear school scene, man. Set it out. Fuck it, you know. And the other day, I was watching this show about this Inca tribe in Tibet, and what they do is every year they dig up their dead. They change their clothes, sitting down for dinner, giving their favorite cognac, cigarette in their mouth. I was like, oh my God, that is exactly the same thing that BBC do to Lenny Henry every year. It's like, come man, let him die. They're gonna wheel him out one day. And I was like, I watched this documentary. It's about this African tribe who steal food from lions, you know. And it's like, it's amazing how they do it. What they do is get 3 other tribesmen to line up together. They walk really close, so there's no space in between. And they walk up to a lion who's just killed a prey. And they walk up, the lion looks up and goes, big scary monster, and runs off, And then they get to work as the lion's off. They start chopping off the leg. And then the lion knows, hey, it's 3 black people. I'm coming back, And so by the time the lion come back, the tribesman has already gone and taken the food, And for me, I was like, there's 2 things about that. Number 1, when black people are hungry, you'll steal from anyone. And number 2, even Mother Nature is scared of black people working. So don't worry, white people, lions are scared of us. Any atheists in the building? Put your hands up. Cool. I've got a question for you. It's like, I'm going to give you what I think evolution is there. And I'm going to give you 2 examples. Number 1, we get the rhinoceros, that had a hard outer shell, a long horn, because it developed that over time because the hyenas kept on fucking with it, And so example 2, you get the scorpion that has a poisonous tail, pincers, and the hard outer shell, all because cockroaches kept on fucking with it, So what I'm saying is irritation breeds evolution, Please at any time correct me if I'm wrong. So my question is to you evolutionists, how come black people aren't bulletproof? That question wasn't rhetorical.
Right? Huh? Really fast.
Yeah, but I'm not bulletproof. I think I'd rather switch fastest to bulletproof. And the thing is, it's like, we're not even, on a serious note, we're not even stab proof, because where I'm from it's like, it's getting ridiculous. Because people are getting stabbed every 2 to 3 days a week, and at the end of the day, it's their fault, for heckling me. And on that note, I've got to go. But if you want to follow me, it's easy. I'm 6'4". But if you're going to follow me on Google, Facebook and all that good stuff, it's Emmanuel Paul Comedian. Please remember to write comedian at the end of it, you know. If you don't write comedian at the end, you're just going to get a whole bunch of churches and pastors.